Everyone talks about how expensive Denver real estate is, but what people don't talk about are all the other costs that hit you after you've moved here. Because for a lot of buyers, it's not the purchase price that surprises them, it's everything else. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Rogne Homes channel. I'm Kristen Rogne, and if you're thinking about moving to Colorado or Denver or anywhere in the metro here, this is one of those videos I wish more people watched before they made the move. Because today we're breaking down the hidden costs of living in Denver, the ones that don't always show up in your mortgage payment but absolutely impact your monthly budget. And speaking as a transplant, I know what I'm talking about. And some of these are small, but some of these can add hundreds or even thousands to your yearly cost of living. Jumping right in, let's start with the one that surprises people, property taxes. Colorado actually has a relatively low property tax compared to a lot of the other states, but here's where people get caught off guard. Taxes are based on assessed value, and as home values go up, so do your taxes. And depending on where you buy, different counties, metro districts, or new build communities, you can see some variation here. We've had clients move from states where the taxes were higher, but they still didn't expect how much theirs would change year over year. This one is probably the biggest surprise right now: insurance. Colorado has become a high-risk state for insurance companies because of things like hail, wildfires, and wind damage. And because of that, premiums have gone up significantly. It's not uncommon to see insurance policies that are notably higher than what people were paying in other states. And sometimes, depending on the home, it can even impact whether a property is insurable with certain carriers. This is something we always recommend clients to look into before going under contract. Next up is utilities. Utilities here can vary more than people actually expect. You've got cold winters, or in the case of this year, a 90-degree March, hot and dry summers, and depending on the home, that can mean higher heating and cooling costs. Older homes, homes with poor insulation, or larger square footage can all impact this. And this is one of those costs that doesn't show up until you're living in the home. Next is commute and transportation costs. This one depends heavily on where you actually live, but it adds up fast. So if you're living outside of Denver, places like Thornton, Erie, Brighton, you're likely driving more. And with driving more, that means more gas, toll road costs, so like E470 and the Northwest Parkway, and then additional wear and tear on your car. And if you're commuting regularly, that's not just time, it's also money. Another hidden cost is HOA fees. HOAs can be a big hidden cost depending on the area. And it's not just the monthly fee. You also need to look at what it covers, how often it increases, and whether there are potential special assessments. We have observed situations where the buyers didn't fully understand the HOA and it ended up being a bigger expense than they expected. So this is something that we make sure you understand when we're helping you out. The next cost is metro districts. Now this is one that almost nobody knows about until they're in it. Metro districts. These are very common in newer construction areas in Colorado. It's essentially a way for the developers to fund infrastructure, roads, utilities, schools, and that cost gets passed down through your property tax. So two homes at the same price point in different areas can have a very different tax bill because of this. Again, this is also something that we always walk through with our clients when we're looking at new builds. Maintenance. Colorado weather is no joke. You're dealing with, like we said before, hailstorms, extreme sun exposure, temperature swings, snow, and that impacts things like your roof, your siding, your paint, the landscaping. So ongoing maintenance here can be a little bit more frequent than people expect. Lifestyle costs. These are actually kind of like the fun ones because living in Colorado comes with a lifestyle, and that's probably why you're interested in moving here. Some examples of these are going to be skiing, hiking gear, other outdoor equipment, traveling up to the mountains, and then just dining and experiences. And no, these aren't required, but they definitely become part of life here for a lot of people. So when people ask, can I afford to live in Denver? It's not just about your mortgage. It's about the full picture. The goal of this isn't to scare you, it's just to help you walk into this informed. Because when you understand the full cost, you can make a much better decision. So if you're planning to move to Colorado and want help breaking down what your real monthly costs would look like, drop us a note in the comments and we can do a deeper dive for you. If this video was helpful, be sure to give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to us so you get our new content every Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and with Rogne Homes, we help your dreams find their address.